Alright, I'm gonna make a fast food restaurant.
Oh, nice.
And I'm gonna welcome everybody here. This is Avaki. He's on YouTube. He makes cringy Lego content.
Okay, what did you just say?
I didn't say anything. I said that you're just on YouTube. That's all I said. Are you building anything?
Other than the Wakanda dropship, not really. I finished a Lord of the Rings kind of themed MOC. I don't know how to quite incorporate the Lord of the Rings theme into it. I should really put the One Ring stuff out of it. But it's like part of the cave entrance type of thing.
That's pretty cool. How close are you to actually, like, you know, finalizing the Wakanda thing?
Let's say I gotta do a lot of stuff on the outside, a lot of greebling and just smoothing stuff off, and then I also gotta do the like rockets at the bottom because the base is pretty bad looking and doesn't really support it too well. So I'd say I have a couple hours more work to do, like if I really worked hard on it.
That's an oof, but you know, that's what we're here for, right? I'm building a fast food restaurant right now, and I'm just working on the base at the moment.
Oh yeah.
Foundation is always the most important part of a build.
Oh yeah, what are you building it on?
A 32 by 32, and then 2 strips of 8 by 32, so in total it's 48 by 32.
Are you gonna be basing your fast food restaurant off of anything, or just gonna be...
Maybe Burger King, but Bettis. I don't know, honestly. It might morph into something, but I think it's probably just gonna end up being a generic restaurant.
Okay, if it was McDonald's, you can make the ice cream machine, but make it broken.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. I never have enough green plates. That's like the extent to which I can do.
What color are you using for the grass?
I want to use dark green, or not like dark green, but just, you know, regular colored green, because I use sand green so much. I feel like it's oversaturated in my MOCs. But that's because I just don't have a lot of these big plate pieces.
I have very little dark green pieces. I use pretty much all of them on the kind of Lord of the Rings and style MOC, as well as some sand green.
I think what I'll do is I'll just have grass on most of the sides, and then one side will just be a drive-through, so I can just put pavement, because I don't have enough plates to make it all grass. Gotta always have a drive-through. Question is, do I have enough parts? We shall see.
Oh yeah, what color scheme are you using for it?
For the actual restaurant, or?
Yeah.
No idea. I haven't even gotten that far yet. It'll probably be either... I think I might do dark green and black.
Dark green and black. That's definitely a different color scheme for like a fast food restaurant.
Yes, but I need a bright and flashy accent color. But I don't know if bright red would do
How
the
much
trick.
lime green do you have?
I have a good amount, actually. I have a good amount of light green. Lime green, not light green.
I don't know, would that contrast too much, or?
I gotta experiment. You know, the greens would go together. So there we go. That's essentially the border. I gotta pave this. I know this is terrible for you, Avaki. You can't see anything, but for people watching, the main thing you want to do when building a larger scale MOC, or any MOC in general, if it's a building, is always start with the foundation. And I always like to add plates for the border of my building, so it's 1 plate thick. That way, when you start adding the walls, the bottom parts of the wall doesn't get covered up by the tiles, especially if you're gonna add like bricks or a specialized piece. It's just something I like to do. So if you're gonna do something like that, I highly recommend it.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Once I get that parts order, I definitely can.
Yes.
I've never really made a modern style modular, except maybe the alleyway. That one out. Are you making the modular compatible, like the fast food restaurant?
Nope. It's just a freestanding building. It's completely freestanding, so there's not any like.
Kind of laggy there for me.
Yeah, you were laggy a little bit for me, but this is just going to be a freestanding building. Like, there's not going to be any modular compatibleness to it. And I'm not going to finish it all today. That'd be a little, you know, time intensive, but we'll see how far I can get. Right now, I'm just tiling up the front part, which is, you know, the main entrance. But I might have to do something to stabilize the 8x16 plates, because they don't exactly line up.
Not doing one that's like modular compatible definitely allows you to do some more stuff, because you don't have to like have the pins on the other side and take up 8 by 32 for the sidewalk and stuff.
That, and it's also so much easier because I don't have to make it a certain height. It doesn't have to only have details on the front, and I can actually add a drive-through.
Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about the height then. I'll keep that in mind.
Modulars can be so limiting sometimes. Like, I get burnt out by them a lot. By the way, I'm redoing the tiles up here, guys, because I need to have this stabilized. It's kind of flopping around, and if I make it an odd number, the 2x2 plates will latch onto both the 32 by 32 and the 16 by 8 base plates. So I just gotta see if I have enough of the 1x2 pieces.
Okay, main question. What's the restaurant gonna sell?
Well, what's the most... Okay, so fast food restaurants are generally American, right?
Yeah, definitely.
I don't want to sound like...
Other than like, I don't know, Panda Express. I don't know, really, like, any others that aren't American.
Okay, so given that, I think I might make this hardcore burgers, fried chicken, all the generic stuff crammed into one restaurant. They'll even like sell American
Yeah,
tacos,
sell burgers and hot dogs and...
all the good stuff.
yeah.
I generally do the interiors last on a build, which is, you know, I don't really know how most people do it because you'd think you'd want to do the inside before you do the walls. I always do the walls before I do the interior. That's just me though. You
I
what?
think I usually do the, like, interiors more first, but lately I've definitely done the interior second. Except for the Outrider dropship, that's not gonna have an interior. It's literally just, like, you open the door and then you can put a bunch of Outriders in, and that's it.
It looks dope. I think I'm gonna get into Star Wars. Like, I like the franchise, but I'm just not, you know, good at it. So I think practicing a little bit more might help.
Good.
Getting into Star Wars.
I want to make one for the Stormtrooper minifigures I got from the Imperial dropship set, because they look awesome. It's like a Stormtrooper base design.
You should go for it. Alright guys, so this out here is the full exterior foundation pretty much. This will be like the front entryway with the white pavement, and then this will be the actual double door entrance. This will be the drive-through. These will be just, you know, walls, and then this will be the interior. I'm actually gonna have a kitchen, try and have at least one bathroom, and then everything else will be, you know, according to plan. And I just love using nougat, so we're gonna use that.
You get brick pieces, or...
Yeah, I just find it funny. You call them bricks, I call them masonry bricks. Some people call them mason bricks, some people call them masonry.
It's like kind of a funny name for them, because they're bricks and then they have a brick texture on them, so...
Yep. They actually look like really good and they're so useful.
Yeah, they might honestly be one of my favorite pieces.
I overuse them.
That and ingots. What do you say?
I said, I tend to overuse them because I love them so much.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna have enough to go around, but you know, the drive-through can be different. Same with that kitchen side. Do people actually take bikes through drive-throughs?
I think so, maybe.
Somebody needs to send me a video of somebody taking a bike through a drive-through.
I can look it up right now.
If you take a bike through a drive-through, you're instantly the manliest of all men.
Yeah, honestly.
I mean, seriously. Alright, what am I doing here is the reason I left this little 1x4 gap, guys, is very simple. I'm adding an industrial door for like the dumpster and everything. For the people in the back of the kitchen. There's some doors. I said I was going to do black, right? Then I guess I need black door frames.
I have the most black and gray pieces, definitely.
Makes sense.
Like, yeah, what about you?
I do. I have the most black pieces out of anything. Which is funny because I never, ever use them. Oh my gosh, Vaki.
Hmm?
We haven't been recording this whole time.
You gotta be.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. I was like, what the heck?
Dude, I would have been so upset if I realized I wasn't recording this whole time.
We still recording?
Right. I guess we'll add a black trim. Oh, that was perfect length.
I know fast food restaurants typically have a lot of white on them.
They really do, you said?
Yeah, I don't know, like just thinking of them. McDonald's,
That's true, that's true.
KFC.
Probably won't do that though, just because I added black.
Okay, I kinda wanna start building, but I'm on my computer.
I swear, finding parts sometimes can be rough. Alright, this lime green accent actually looks pretty good, I think. Even though I haven't connected it to dark green yet, but I think it will look pretty good. So I want to thank you personally, Avocado, for the suggestion. By the way, guys, you have to call this dude Avocado when you go visit his channel after this video. You must call him Avocado in the comment section.
Dude, if I get a comment saying avocado, that person's banned from my channel. No, not really. Not really.
I can see you doing that.
Yeah, I never do. No, that'd be...
That would be rough. Now it's time to add windows.
Fast food restaurants have lots of windows.
Unfortunately, I don't know if I really have the lots that they need.
I'm just gonna look at fast food restaurant and see anything you maybe you should add. When making a building, do you like look up pictures for it for like inspiration? Or...
You know, I get that question a lot, and I rarely ever do.
I do a lot.
I rarely take the time to do any of that. It's probably something I should start doing, if I'm being completely honest with myself. If you watch PewDiePie, you'd know what his imagination of Sonic imagines, and that is not something you want to do with Lego.
I watched Pew News video.
Pew News. Okay.
I just realized. What?
You go ahead.
In-N-Out and McDonald's have the same color scheme almost.
Really?
It's terrible.
I've never been to In-N-Out,
Yeah, me neither.
so I honestly couldn't tell you if it was good or bad.
I think it's supposed to be pretty good.
Yeah, the lime green is a great contrast to this, actually, because it fits the color scheme, but it's just that brighter color that really is that flashy part.
Oh yeah.
And then the nougat pieces being so close to the ground really connect it back to the earth with those earthy colors.
It looks great. I can't say it.
It's sad that you might have to be one of those people that has to wait to see it, even though, like, we're calling here. I guess I could show you. I don't know if I have enough dark green for this back though. I think I might just see if I can finish off this one side, and then the back can be a different color. Ordering dark green was probably one of the best choices I ever made.
Ordering dark green?
Yep.
From...
Brick Vibe.
Yes, Brick Vibe.
It's a
I
great
need to order dark blue. I want dark blue.
It's a really good color. I used it on my house, as you saw. Alright, now I gotta work on this drive-thru, and it's gotta be a completely different color than the rest. Maybe part of it, actually. I don't think I have enough to do... Yeah, I don't have enough to do everything. So I'll just add lime green accents, and part of it will be, like, I don't know, gray or something.
Okay, you need to have, like, fast food restaurants have, like, I don't know, McDonald's has, like, the, like, Golden Inn, you know?
What should I make for this?
You need to have, like, a good logo or something like that.
Yes, I do. But what shall the logo be?
I think, you know, like, what is the name of the restaurant?
I don't know. Maybe you could help me think of a name.
Say what?
I said maybe you could help me think of a name.
Yeah, okay, name it something really cringy with bricks in it.
McBrickles. Just kidding.
Okay. It's like, no. Burger bricks. No.
Brick burgers. I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds better, actually, brick burgers. I was, like, saying burger bricks like Burger King, but brick burger sounds better, but it's also kind of cringy.
Burger being book bettis. I said that wrong. Burger King foot lettuce.
Working on the walls or still the drive room?
The drive-through walls. I decided on color. I'm just going with tan, because tan doesn't contrast too bad.
Yeah, that should probably go pretty well, especially with the nougat brick piece.
Well, I kind of finished the basis of the walls. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wrap up this like building session right here, and I hope you guys enjoyed, because this is actually really fun, and I really think you guys are gonna see a lot of improvement with this MOC. You'll see update number 2 is going to be generally interior, and then maybe if there's a third one, if I can't finish it in the second one, there will be a roof. Maybe there won't even be a third update. We'll see, but this is going to be it for right now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys enjoyed Avaki's conversations. You guys can check them out, link in description, along with on the end screen and on the feature channels and all that just jazz. You can find them anywhere. But thank you guys so much for watching. As always, leave a like. I said that backwards, but just take care, guys.